right, moving on to number 18. This one, again, we're going to have 4 solutions. 2 of them are going to be real because we have a bounce here. So I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing. I'm going to take -2. I'm going to use synthetic division to divide this. So I have 1, 4, 12, 32, 32. I drop this down. This is -2, 2, -4, 8, -16, 16, and -32. Okay, so I've taken it down a little bit. Now I'm going to do it again with -2 because I know that -2 comes twice because it's a bounce. I know, I'm like beating a dead horse. I say that every time. Okay, hopefully by now you know that if there's a bounce, there's 2. All right, so 1, -2, 0, 0, 8, -16. So what I'm left here with is, so this is x to the 4th, x to the 3rd. This is x squared plus 8 equals 0. So what I have over here then, x squared plus 8 equals 0. X squared equals -8. I take the square root of both of these and I have x equals I times the square root of 8, plus or minus. Now if I want to reduce this even more, this is going to be the square root of 4 times the square root of 2. And then I have plus or minus I times 2 times the square root of 2. Actually, you could also write that as 2I times the square root of 2.
Any students left in the building? The bus will be leaving in 5 minutes, so if you need to take the late bus home today, make your way down there now. Thank you.
Their timing is always really, really good, isn't it? Okay, so 2 of my answers. So my x is -2, -2, and plus or minus 2I times the square root of 2. Or you could write it like that, whichever way. All right, I had mentioned this in class too. This problem right here, you should be able to just do, just looking at the graph. So I see that this one has a bounce at -3. So I have -3, -3, and a bounce at 2. So I have 2 and 2. And that is the answer to that one. Isn't that nice? You didn't have to go through all that synthetic division. Okay, a little bit of a change here. I mentioned before in class that those really hard ones that we were doing, you don't need to worry about that. This is probably the hardest one that we've got. All right, so if these are the roots of my polynomial, then I'm going to be working backwards from what I've been doing, okay? So if these are my roots, then I need to write in here, this is going to be x plus 3, right? Because -3 plus 3 gives me 0. And I'm going to have x minus 4. And now I just need to multiply. So x squared minus 4x plus 3x minus 12. Combine like terms, x squared minus x minus 12. So that's the answer to that one. Don't make that harder than it is. All right, this one, I have a square root of 2, so it means I also need a negative square root of 2. So this polynomial is going to be of degree 4. So I have x minus 4, x plus 2, x minus the square root of 2, and x plus the square root of 2. And you know, if I were you, I would multiply these two together, and then multiply those last two together. I think that's what I did on the key. Yeah, that's what I did on the key. So these two, I'm going to have x squared plus 2x minus 4x minus 8, which gives me x squared minus 2x minus 8. This one is like a minus b, a plus b, so it's the difference of two squares. So I'm going to have, I should do this, x squared, the square of the first, minus the square of the second, which is 2. Okay, and now I'm just going to distribute twice. So x squared times x squared is x to the 4th. X squared times negative 2x is negative 2x to the 3rd. This is going to be negative 8x squared. Now I'm going to distribute everything by the negative 2. So minus 2x squared plus 4x plus 16. And now I combine like terms, and I'm going to have x to the 4th minus 2x cubed minus 10x squared plus 4x plus 16. Let me know, by the way, if I ever make any mistakes, so I can at least get those fixed, or at least tell people I made a mistake. All right, so there's those two. Number 22. Number 22, we have 7 and negative 3i. So with the conjugate theorems, we also have positive 3i. So this is going to be x minus 7 times x plus 3i times x minus 3i. And I'm going to do these two together. So remember, again, I can take the square of the first minus the square of the second. So x squared minus 3i squared. Remember, the whole thing is squared. And then this is x squared minus 3i squared. Just kidding. 9i squared. And I squared is negative 1. So this is x squared plus 9 times x minus 7. So this is going to be x cubed, x times 9 plus 9x, minus 7x squared minus 63. And if I put it in order, then I have x cubed minus 7x squared plus 9x minus 63. Yeah, 63. I have it wrong. I just noticed that I have it wrong on the key. I'll fix that before no, I'm not going to fix it. Anyway, it's wrong on the key. This is the correct answer. Okay, let's see what time it is. All right, I'm going to have to move on in the next video.